Reviewers, it's a goddamn state of emergency. We had to come back from our bi-weekly schedule because there is so much shit to talk about. But before we begin, first and foremost, you are listening to the JB and Benny Blue Review podcast. Wherever you are listening, however you may be listening, we appreciate your motherfucking ass joining us.
We thank you.
We thank you.
Yes.
First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to very, very good friend of the podcast. We love her to death, Mrs. Terry Carr. Happy birthday, Terry. We were kicking it with her last night.
Happy birthday, sis. I hate I couldn't be there,
we
man.
Love you. It was a good time.
It looked like a gala event. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a real.
It was a gala event. You know what I'm saying? A little Moet was popped. A little Tito's was sipped.
Everybody, everybody was business casual. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Clean. Yeah. Cleaner than the Board of Health in that bitch. So it was a fun time. I know JB would have been there had he been in town, but he was there in spirit. Absolutely.
Always.
Yeah, man. So we appreciate you rocking with us. You can listen to us on all platforms. I ain't even gonna list it out because it's better we list the ones that we ain't on than the ones that we're on, because god damn it, we're everywhere. So wherever you listen to a podcast, chances are you can find us, and please give us a 5-star rating on iTunes. Helps us move up the charts, and we appreciate all your feedback. Follow us at JB and Benny Blue, and for all past episodes and merch, go to jbandbennybluereview.com. First and foremost, JB, I have to address something. You were in the gym. You were crushing it, as we were talking about here in our patented production meeting.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice, sir, and you can tell me if my eyes deceive me. I believe, JB, you are so married to the game. You've been hitting the iron so goddamn hard that, correct me if I'm wrong, on the photo from today's gym session, you were or were not shedding a thug tear. We need to clear this up right now. I saw that shit streaming down your face.
You know what?
It's all right if you're crying, bro, because you're passionate.
You know what? When I took the picture, I didn't realize it until I posted the shit on Twitter. I was like, God damn, that's a long ass trail of fucking water coming out of my face, like I'm crying. Hey, take it how you want it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Take it how you want it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know how I feel about this gym thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This shit is dope. You know what I'm saying? I started keto. You know what I'm saying? So we finna start dropping these pounds. Oh, it's shred season, baby. What you mean? It's fucking shred season. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You goddamn right. So yeah, tears of joy, reviewers, get it straight. So if you want to see a man with a plan and get some good fitness tips, make sure to follow us on social media. Oh, JB, real quick.
Yeah.
Speaking of helping the people, especially helping the youth, real quick, plug the camp where you're going to be the guest coach here in just 2 weeks.
Oh man, first of all, I got to plug what I did yesterday. Man, was dope as hell. It was sponsored by Battle. Anybody in the football world knows what Battle is. And it's called the Under the Radar Camp, a.k.a. the Turn Up Camp. It's a great exposure camp for young men in areas of the world. They go all over the United States. And it's just a great exposure camp. But it's a lot of fun. I was blessed to be able to be a guest coach there. We did that yesterday at Saguaro High School, one of the most dominant high schools in the United States of America, let alone Phoenix. But it was a great time. It was so much fun. It was good to be around them kids. I must say, my offensive line dominated in one-on-ones, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it was about 70-30s, you know what I'm saying, victories to losses. And here's the thing, man, you know what I'm saying? I kind of patted myself on the back because I really only had like 20 minutes of individual time with them. So the kids did really well, man. So hats off to their coaches, you know what I'm saying, and for having a good group of kids, man, that just listened and soaked everything up and did what I asked them to do, on-the-fly corrections and all that. So that was dope as hell. And that's why I moved back to the Valley, though, Benny, you know what I'm saying, because this is getting back to football, big-time football. Speaking of big-time football, we got a pass rush and pass Texas skills camp, man, the Hogs and Dogs Lineman Academy, put on by my boy Derek Kennard Jr. He's the son of a great guard, tackle, offensive lineman Derek Kennard, played for the Cowboys, played for my Birdgang, played for the Saints. His brother is Devon Kennard, who plays for your Detroit Lions, who used to play for our boy Kev's GMen. Good kid. I've known him his whole life, man. So young people, man, you know what I'm saying, come out. It's going to be at Chaparral High School. If you're in the area, you from the area, you know where it's at. We put up the flyer on our Facebook, Instagram.
We did.
Twitters, everything. I put it on my personal Twitter. Guys, sign up. Come on out, man. Check the flyer out. It's March the 30th from 9 to 1. It's a pretty long camp. It's going to be a good time, man. It's going to be a good time.
Yes, indeed. Now, reviewers, we tease this on social media. You know when we're in the off season, we're on our every other week schedule. But god damn it, there was so much shit that literally happened just days after we dropped our last episode from all of our squads and everything across the league with the free agency frenzy, trades, cuts, all this wild shit. And we got a lot to talk about here, not only just with the NFL, but also going into some boxing shit. And then the second half, JB and I are going to do our fucking patented, uninformed motherfucking NCAA March Madness picks. Oh. And that's gonna be some shit. So we'll get to that here in the second half. But god damn it, we are joined by one of our closest friends, one of our closest supporters. He is the host of the Kevin Hates Hip Hop podcast. Excellent podcast. It's on all platforms. Yes. Make sure to subscribe and give him a 5-star rating as well. He is the CEO of Pacific Homebuyers, our proud title sponsor. And god damn it, he is a brother in savagery. And I got to tell you, we had to check his motherfucking blood pressure this week because he nearly went off the deep end. Biddy, and I don't blame him. Look, I thought that's some wild shit, JB.
I thought I was gonna see Drunk Alf. I was waiting on Drunk Alf. Damn it, I wanted to see Drunk Alf, but look, I wanted to see Drunk Alf.
He's about to get Drunk Alf tattoo, T-shirt, everything.
If he was gonna put Drunk Alf, I was gonna put up Drunk motherfucking what the fuck that goddamn what the fuck is that damn thing called? Barney. I was gonna put up Drunk Barney just for the fuck of it. For my guy.
I had to put up motherfucking the codeine crazy white the boy in the goddamn the song the choir at school felt the spirit so much, man. They sold this motherfucker traded Odell Beckham for 6 pounds of Reggie, 6 pounds of Reggie, and a goddamn $25 gift card to motherfucking Applebee's and shit. And a 3-liter Fago.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reviewers, there's so much codeine being sipped in the New York, New Jersey area in the Meadowlands because that voice you hear is our guy, Mr. Kevin Robinson.
You didn't hear my man say the 3-liter Fago.
The 3-liter of fucking the big cap Fago. What you know about the big cap, reviewers?
Was it at least peach Fago?
Fago you can get from Family Dollar for 75 cents and shit. You feel me?
Was it? Hey, Kel, was it at least peach? Dog, was it peach?
Nah, bro, it was the expired red one. Gee, that shit expired last summer.
No, expired red pop.
Yeah, that's horrible. Oh man,
fucked up.
They got
all right. So Kev, we told you at our patent production meeting, we're gonna give you the floor. We're gonna give you the floor right now. Production cue that fucking ether beat. Kev, I want you to air all. You've been dealing with this shit for years with the GMen. I want you to air all the grievances right now for the reviewers. Yes, tell the people how you feel about all this fuck shit going on with your fucking New York Football Giants. Let the people know, please.
This is my biggest fucking issue, straight up, man. First and foremost, I ain't from no motherfucking New York. I ain't from no motherfucking New Jersey. I'm from the Bay, straight up. You feel me? So by birthright, I'm supposed to be a Raider fan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't supposed to be no motherfucking or a Niner fan. I ain't supposed to be no motherfucking G-Men fan. You know what I'm saying? But when I was a kid, I seen LT fucking Joe Montana ass up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I said, fuck it, man. LT is a beast. Mind you, I'm 3-4 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck, I'm fucking with them. You feel me? So I've been a G-Man fan since 87. I ain't even from out there. You know what I'm saying? So I've been rocking with them niggas through all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But ever since Coughlin got fired, so to speak, we ain't been shit. We ain't been shit since. You know what I'm saying? O-line is trash. Motherfucking, they try to blame Odell for everything, but it's like we got a quarterback. I love Eli, bruh, but he got us 2 Super Bowls. I feel that. But that shit is over, bruh. You feel me? It's goddamn 9-10 years later. We only been to the fucking not Super Bowl, but the playoffs 1 time in the last 7 years, bro. 1 motherfucking time. You feel me? So when I seen that trade go, you let Landon Collins go. All he wanted was $14 million. You paying Eli $21 million this season. $21 million. And what's going to happen? They're going to run Saquon in the motherfucking ground. He going to get the ball 40 times. And I'm knocking on wood. I hope he don't get hurt. But he might get hurt this season. And then what the fuck gonna happen to the offense? You know what I'm saying? Because you know they're gonna run him in the ground. You feel me? So I look at it like this. You got Renner Landon Collins. Landon Collins talking about, he's not a good cover receiver. That motherfucker was a playmaker, period. 4 fucking seasons in the league. 3 of those seasons he was a Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real shit. Yeah. You let go of him and then you let go of Odell. I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm looking at the Raiders because that's where the fuck I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Yeah. Look,
I'm not playing.
Listen,
I ain't motherfucking playing.
Listen, Benny, look, I tweeted when I seen Cam going through it. I tweeted, man. I had to ask him. I said, so does this mean you turning your back on the GMen? Hey, he posted a picture.
I gave you the gift. I gave you that gift of Marshawn in the Raider jersey. Nah, for real. I mean, can you blame me? I'm not from there, bro. I'm not from there, bro. I'm not even supposed to really fuck with them, bro. You feel me? And I was loyal to a team. Look, now peep game. I was loyal to a team. I couldn't just drive down the street and go to the stadium. You feel me?
Right.
That wasn't the case. I'm supposed to be a Niner or a Raider fan by birthright. And this shit opened up my eyes even more. And I know it's a business. I understand that. But the simple fact of the matter is, Eli should have took a fucking paper cut, G. You don't pay this motherfucker $21 million. Easy. He ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit. Fuck that. I ain't got no time. And that's real shit. That's how I feel, bruh. Straight up. Them niggas is on thin ice with me, dog.
The way I look at it, Kev, is that if Tom Brady can restructure his contract, you know what I'm saying, to make sure they got money to give, you know what I'm saying, cats to come in and help him win, then why the fuck didn't Eli do it?
Exactly. But Tom Brady trying to win. See, Eli look at it like this. I ain't gonna win no more Super Bowls. My heyday is over. Let me get as much motherfucking money as I can, get that bag, but we gotta be realistic. Quit kissing his ass. We ain't won a Super Bowl in a long time. It ain't like we've been going to the playoffs. You know, the last 5 years we went to the playoffs 2-3 times and we got knocked out. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But nah, that ain't been the case. We've been getting fucked up. And then I had to look at it a different way when I heard Deion talk about it. Deion was like, well, fuck, man. Why would you hold on to Odell when he's in his prime? Why not trade him away? You spending all this money. The Giants ain't going to be shit for 5 to 10 years, period. So why would you have this motherfucker, you paying all this motherfucking money, trade him away so where he can actually have an opportunity to contend? Because with the Browns, they going to kick ass, period. Yeah, they got that division sold up.
They about to be live.
Right. And I thought they was good last year. I thought they was good last year, to be real. I thought they was good.
They really improved. They really improved. The last 7-1 from where they were.
The last 8 weeks of the season, they was a contending football team.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's right.
You know,
that's right.
But yeah, man, I ain't even from out there, dog. So I ain't got no loyalty to New York at all. None.
I can dig it.
None.
I can dig it, bro.
So any of you New York motherfuckers listening to this podcast, oh, you're a traitor, motherfucker. I ain't from out there. I'm from the Bay. I ain't got no birthright to y'all at all. You feel me? So if you motherfuckers gonna keep losing for the next 5 to 10 years, I'm gonna fuck with a team that's gonna be winning. G, you feel me? Fuck that. I'm not having this. I'm spending all this money on red zone every week, and I'm seeing these motherfuckers getting their ass beat by weak ass teams. Fuck that shit, bruh. I'll bounce out on your ass in a minute. You feel me? When you start losing and I start taking on that loser energy, I'm out. And that's real shit.
Damn.
I'm calling
straight
out.
Like,
Kev,
is it on wax? Kev, is it on wax? Are you in the 2019 season? Are you officially Raider Nation? Is it official?
It ain't official. Not yet. I'm just motherfucker. It's like a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like you been with
your papers.
You been with a motherfucker 33 years. Because I'm, mind you, bro, when I was watching the LT, I was 3 years old, bro. That's one of my earliest memories. I remember him and Macho Man Randy Savage when I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's my earliest sports memories as a kid. You know what I mean? Deion Sanders and all that shit. But for them, I don't know, bro. Like I said, it ain't even been a week yet. It ain't even been a week, bro. Like what was that? 3, 4, 5 days ago? You know what I'm saying? So it's fresh. Yeah. But real shit, it's you might not, I don't know, bro. Like I even thought about selling my GMen motherfucking OG Vintage jacket, bro. Real shit. Real talk.
Come on now.
No, come on
now. You ain't gotta do it like that.
Come on
man.
now.
Don't do it like that,
Come
bro.
on, baby.
I'm not loyal to them motherfuckers. They not loyal to the band. They not. I ain't from out there. Fuck that. That's real shit. I ain't from out there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's real
shit.
talk. Any of you New York niggas listening, I ain't from out there, nigga. Straight up. Fuck that, bro.
All right. Review. God damn it. Reviewers. Real quick, I'm gonna recap what happened with the G-men, and then I'm gonna let JB jump in as far as what he thinks about what they're doing. Now, for those who've been living under a rock, yes, they did trade their best player, their franchise player. Not
best
talking about fucking dumb-faced Eli.
Two, bro. Best two.
That's correct. Best offensive, best defensive. So OBJ goes to the Browns. They got 2 draft picks, a first and a third, if I'm not mistaken, and they got Jabril Peppers, go Blue. Now he plays for Big Blue. And Landon Collins goes to the Redskins. In the meantime, they've picked up my guy, friend of the show, Antoine Bethea. He got let go from free agent, I guess.
He's still a beast, but he's older now. You know what I mean?
He's older. I mean, it's going to be a short deal. And they picked up Marcus Golden from the Birdgang as well, and then they picked up my guy. They got Marcus Golden from the Birdgang, and they also got Golden Tate, former Lion / Eagle. By the way, shout out to Golden Tate because he did a very dope reenactment.
He did a really good job.
Cuba Gooding Jr. showed me the money. That shit was fucking
tight.
hilarious.
That shit was tight.
So that's what they did. Here's the problem, though. The G-men are already at about $33 million worth of dead money. And to be honest, JB, they're in a weird spot. And I can see Kev's frustration because the issue is with them is that they're not committing to either being good or going into a full rebuild. So, Bizzleman, what do you think about the G-men's moves overall?
Well, they did good bringing in the 3 guys they did. Marcus Golden is an outside linebacker / defensive end that played for us for the last 3 years. He's good. He had a little injury thing going on. But he's the one you tweeted me about, dog. You know what I'm saying? Asking was he cool. Yeah, he can get out. You know what I'm saying? His nickname is Junkyard Dog. And he plays that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So getting wide receiver Golden Tate, honestly, Odell Beckham Jr. cannot be replaced as a player. The talent, that man is amazing. But with the G-men having Shepard and Ingram, you know what I'm saying? And they have playmakers on the football field that can get open, that can make plays, that can move the chains. Question is Eli Manning going to be 1, standing up to throw the ball? 2, is when he stands up, is he going to get the ball where it needs to be? That's the question. So
right.
The thing about it is that you spoke about it, Benny, you asked the question, you posed the question. Are they doing a rebuild or are they kind of slow motion with it? Well, teams in the NFL don't do rebuilds anymore. All right, let's just be completely honest. All right, completely honest, they don't do rebuilds. You know what I'm saying? They expect to win. They expect to win that year because they make moves that will project them into the winning column. Look at the Browns. They continue to make moves to bring talent to the Browns. They just wasn't having luck with your man. What's his name? Hugh Jackson. They wasn't having luck with him. All right, so they got rid of him. It kind of sparked the flame with the talent that they had. And they continue to make moves and continue to make transactions. And like we just spoke about, at the end of last season, they became contenders. Now, New York ain't got to worry about that level of unsuccess because they still have players. It's just that the Odell thing was shocking, right? Because you just paid this man $96 million. But as I spoke to people about, everybody asked me, he already expressed the fact that he didn't want to be there, right? So
that's true.
It was really nothing they could do. Now the Landon Collins thing, that was dumb as fuck. Cause like you said, Kev, like all he wanted was $14 million. And then I just said something about your man Tom Brady taking a pay cut. You know what I'm saying? A restructure, basically. But this is the thing. Like New England asked him to restructure his contract, and he agreed. So why the fuck did New York?
Tom Brady wants to win every year, every single year.
So here's the thing. Why in the fuck didn't New York go to Eli and be like, look, we need to bring in some work, especially on the offensive line. We need to get 2 more offensive linemen veterans to solidify the offensive line so we can keep you standing up. And you need to rededicate yourself to football. So maybe this will humble you a little bit. We're going to ask you to restructure your contract so we can keep Landon. And then we can bring a couple more guys in here to do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? The Odell thing, it was a done deal. You know, they were just trying to figure out the best way to do it. So
I was more salty at the Landon Collins, to be real with you, because I look at it like this. Landon Collins, you could build a goddamn Super Bowl caliber defense around him.
Defense around him. Yeah, yes you can. Because the kid, like you said, is a playmaker. Super playmaker. Everybody speaks about his liability, him being a liability in coverage. Well, here's the thing you do. You don't put him in man coverage very often. Right? Or when you got a guy that you know he
put him in the box.
you got a guy you know he can cover it then that week, then you put him on man to man every once in a while to disguise your coverages. But he's a guy that's all over the place. He's like Tyrann Mathieu. You know what I'm saying? The kid can play 6 positions on the football field. And that one made me scratch my head more than Odell. So I don't think that the G-men are going to fare as bad as we think they are, but they got to get 2 more offensive linemen. And defensively, we'll see what they do in the draft. I'm almost certain that they're going to draft the kid Haskins from Ohio State. I'm almost certain that that's going to be their draft.
You know who I'd really want, though? You know who I'd really want? I want I like Haskins, but I like Kyler, the kid from
Kyler Murray.
I like him, and I like Jordy, the wide receiver from Bama. Was it Jordy? Yeah. Jody? Because he's
Judy.
Motherfucker's a beast. Yeah, Judy. He's a beast.
Yeah, Judy.
That motherfucker's a beast.
He's an animal, man. So
now here's a question. Here's a question to pose because it's been floated out there, and I'm curious to get both of your opinions on this. Obviously, I think it's clear, as JB was saying, with the issue of trying to keep fucking dumbface Eli upright, that they need an insurance policy as far as with quarterback and who they have on the roster. I don't think is going to cut it in the event that they have to go in, right? Mm-hmm. So the question is, with it not being as strong of a quarterback draft, even though you got, like you said, you got Kyler, you got Haskins out there, would it be better to try to pick up, like, for example, Blake Bortles is out there. Nope. You can pick him up as a backup. He's been a starter. At least you can have somebody, we'll say solid, that can be there in the event that Eli gets fucking power bombed or some shit.
I'd rather Tyrod Taylor, bro. Honestly.
Well, Tyrod Taylor signed with the Chargers, so that's a done deal. He went to Fitzpatrick. Just an update for more free agency. Fitzpatrick just signed with the Dolphins because they. Fitzpatrick went to the Dolphins.
Oh yeah,
Tannehill got released, and Tannehill got traded to the Titans. So Tannehill's on the Titans now, and Teddy Bridgewater stayed with the Saints. So a lot of that market, and Foles went to the Jaguars. So a lot of that market has already played itself out. The only guy really out there is fucking Bortles. So that's an option. Number 2, do they take Haskins or do they wheel and deal and try to get Kyler Murray? Or JB, I know you've heard about this, and it's a real possibility given the connection. Do the Birdgang take Kyler Murray, and then do they flip Josh Rosen to the G-men?
I wouldn't mind Josh Rosen. I wouldn't mind him, honestly. I wouldn't mind him.
Yeah, that's the scenario, and me and my guys were talking about it last night when we were at the spot watching the fight. That's the scenario that ESPN is painting. That's the one that they're painting the most. That's the one that it's like they're trying to will it to happen. My ear is always open, and I'm always, fishing around to see what's going on out here in the desert with the Birdgang. I have not heard anything. Either they playing it like super close to the chest, but again, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all whatever. We really don't know what the hell is going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I think Kyler Murray would do better with you guys, bro. Personally,
I think he'd be a great addition because of the fact that he's going to feel seats. 2, the kid's a winner. You know what I'm saying?
He can run, too. He can run.
Right, yeah. So that adds an extra instance to the offense. So either way it goes, I wouldn't trip if we did. As long as we win it, I'm like, that's kind of, it is what it is. They make the moves they feel like are going to be better for the team. But, I mean, if we did do that, that would be great for you guys. That would be good for us. We bring the kid in. But see, this is the thing that makes me not think we're going to take Kyler Murray. We signed Hundley. Right?
You do?
Yeah. And this kid, Hundley's not a running quarterback. Hundley is a pocket passer. You know what I'm saying?
Brett
so,
Hundley?
yeah. So he's not a running quarterback. He's a pocket passer. So, and he's an older guy, but he's not that old. He's like, I think it's his 4th year in the NFL, 5th maybe, 4th I think. So,
and he's from down that way, right?
He's from Arizona. Yeah, he went to went to Chandler High School. So what I see I see them bringing in a mentor type that can counter mentor Rosen, but can be his best friend as well, because both of them are pocket passers, and he can take some tips. They can learn from each other. So this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I can't see us getting Kyler Murray, who is he could throw the football. He did great throwing the football his pro day. He threw NFL football. He made all the throws, made them accurate. But what I can't see is our offense, which is the what do they call it? The air raid. I can't see us going from Kyler Murray being our starter, running the air raid. He fuck around and tweaks his hamstring and fucking hurts himself, God forbid. Hundley comes in. Now we have to restructure the entire offense to run different because it's not going to be as fast and it's not going to be as free flowing as it would be with Kyler Murray. I just can't see as a coach. I can't see that. I just can't see it. So that's why I don't think we're going to do the whole trade Rosen. I think we're going to keep Rosen. I do think we're going to take a defensive player in the first pick, either Bosa or the kid Williams from Alabama. Either one of them would be
Bosa
pretty good.
would be a beast on your squad, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, we just signed Sizzle, you know what I'm saying, which is great. And, you know what I'm saying, I think I think they did that to kind of be a coach to Bosa. So these are the things that I'm seeing. Like, you know, everybody don't see football the way I see it. So that's why I like to, you know, like to put it out there, you know what I'm saying, when we're on the podcast and shit. So I think that, you know, the G-men are going to take a quarterback, of course. So it's a toss-up between Haskins and Murray. I think that Murray he would bring a lot of excitement, you know what I'm saying, to New York. He's been a high-profile kid for the last couple of years, won the Heisman. He's that guy, baseball, football, both, you know what I'm saying, accepted to the pros at both levels. He would bring a lot of excitement to you guys, plus you guys with Saquon Barkley in the backfield. That would be a very fiery offense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get Evan Ingram to step up. I know he was hurt last year. I know he was hurt. Right. So, but that kid, that kid can be a mismatch type tight end. Yeah, that's what I say. He's a mismatch type tight end, kind of like our Ricky Seals Jones we got over here. Like, he's a mismatch type tight end, which, you know, again, that offense would be fiery, bro. Like really be fiery. A lot of weapons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. Sterling's good. He's good.
He's developing. He's developing. Yep, he's developing.
Yeah. So it's clear. I mean, look, the G-men clearly still have some weapons. They still have some decent depth. I think really the X factor comes down to, you know, protecting Eli while he's still there, determining what the fucking plan is going to be, whether it be this season or going into next, whether it be a bridge quarterback or actually drafting somebody like Haskins or Murray.
A very bold prediction right now.
We like those.
All right, so it's March 17th. Eli, if we get Kyler, Eli is going to he's going to start the first 3 or 4 games. He's going to throw a massive amount of picks, and they're going to bring Kyler in, and Kyler's going to ball the fuck out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I could see that.
I see it happening how it happened with the Browns last year when Baker came in, and then Baker was just on fucking fire. Mm-hmm. So.
Yep, and the reason why I can see it is I think it's because with having Saquon, they can ease him into the offense. It's not going to put so much pressure on him to make all those plays when they can really establish the running game. So you could very well be right. I mean that's definitely, as of right now, it's bold. But I mean shit, you already know we can already see the roadmap to get there. Yeah. And JB, you were kind of taking us someplace that I actually wanted to touch on in terms of, like you said, the way the Birdgang are kind of, you know, playing poker with the draft, and, you know, as the fucking GMs do around this time after the combine, right before the draft, based on who they picked up. As you mentioned, they picked up Sizzle, who I forgot who also went to high school around the area, and he went to ASU,
Hamilton High School
with the area. Yep. You got White from the Bears. You got Jordan Hicks from the Eagles. So you got some key, you know, some key positions filled.
We got Sweezy. Yeah. We got Hicks. We got Sweezy. We signed him about 3 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Signed to a long term, to like a 4-year, something nice.
Okay. He's a beast.
We got Sweezy, the guard that played at Seattle basically his whole career. We bought in Gilbert. Of course, we talked about that. So we're setting that offensive line up. We got AQ Shipley coming back, and then we got the kid Mason that we drafted last year from Michigan, who did a hell of a job, started all year for us. So we're solidifying that offensive line. So what was you about to say, Mendal?
Well, yeah. So you were leading me right to it in terms of who they've been signing. What does that tell you about kind of what you were speaking of in terms of their draft strategy based on who they've signed thus far?
Well, it really shores me up that we're not going to take Kyler Murray. It just kind of shores me up. And I think that if honestly, if we were going to sign Kyler Murray, we'd have brought in a better quarterback as a backup. Because Hundley, I'm not taking nothing from him, but he hasn't shown any. He ain't really showed me nothing in the NFL. based on the fact that there were other guys that were just out there and we could have really pursued to be a backup. But other than that, the two veteran offensive line signings was great. We released Gresham. Good journey to him. He did well for us while he was here. And we got the kid, I want to say his name, the guy, the tight end from, he was with the Bills forever. What is this kid's name? But anyway, we got him a tight end. He's a veteran tight end, and he's solid. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking to throw the ball down the field. Christian Kirk's coming back. Larry Fitzgerald's taking one more year. We still got the kid that we drafted from Grambling Williams. He's gonna be good, and I think that all these receivers are gonna be a lot better because of Kingsbury and the emphasis that he has on throwing the ball. So you got to think about it like this. You know what I'm saying, Kevin? We talk about Rosen. Like last year, the man was basically thrown out of a phone booth, right? And he had, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the statistic was of the 100% of the passes that he thrown, either 38 to 40% of them were dropped. Like the receivers the receivers wasn't helping him out at all. So of course everybody was like, "Oh, Rosen sucks." No, he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? No, he doesn't. He was hitting receivers in the chest with the ball, right? So I think the kid gonna be okay defensively. Again, signing Sizzle, Chandler Jones is still there. We got rid of St. Pierre, or whatever his name was, Pierre. Ndishke is gone. Of course, we still got Corey Peters. We signed Hicks. Got Pat P. We also signed a kid from Atlanta. I can't think of his name. He's a veteran cornerback, which I think was a great move to bring in another veteran cornerback who's solid. Because of course, Pat P can take on the dog, the head dog, and then this.
How old is How old is Peterson, bro? How old is he?
This will be his 9th year, I think, in the NFL.
Oh, okay.
I think
has he had any serious injuries at all? Or he's always been healthy,
Not at all. He had that little scare because he has type 2 diabetes. After he signed his first contract, it was a little scare, but he ain't never had no serious injury. I think maybe a little hamstring tweak at one point. That was the only time I can remember him actually being out for a game. But other than that, so Pat P at safety, we signed. What is the kid's name? Who the hell we signed at safety? Because we got rid of Bethea and then we signed somebody right after.
How old is Antoine?
This will be his 12th year, I think.
Okay. See, I looked at. I just looked at our projected defense. And I'm like, it don't look too bad. I'm like, shit, we got.
No.
We got.
I mean, listen, Jabril's a good player.
He's a beast.
Yeah,
he's Landon Collins. He's not Landon Collins though, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, man.
Shit.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's hard, especially when they go in the division too. You know what I mean? Like he goes to the Redskins. Come on now.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what though? You know what? Because Jabril was a beast in college. Maybe he just didn't get that opportunity to shine in Cleveland. Maybe he might boss the fuck up in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you got to remember he's from Jersey, so he may get that kind of wind behind his back in terms. You know what I mean? In terms of a new environment.
Sometimes guys might change the scenery.
That's true. That's true. And
well,
he's young as
fellas,
fuck.
Yeah, he's still on his rookie deal, so he'll be fine. Before we let Kev get on with his day, let's shift to this, fellas. Obviously, Kev is our special boxing correspondent, in addition to fucking GMen, codeine crazy.
Oh man,
you know what I mean? Fucking going
I had
nuts.
to drop a motherfucking diss track on that goofy ass.
Man, we got the fucking we got the ether beat going underneath it. It's gonna come out lovely. So the people will know. Trust me, the reviewers are gonna know how you feel. Well, speaking of which, in terms of giving people the business, you know a thing or two about this fight game, and I know you pay attention to a lot of shit. You're watching fights most weekends, and there was a big card this weekend. You had Errol Spence Jr. taking on Mikey Garcia, who came up a couple weight classes to fight for the welterweight belt. I didn't personally get to see the fight. I know you guys saw it, so I'll let you speak on it more. But from watching the highlights and taking a look at the cards, it looks like basically Mikey, and from what I saw, Mikey wasn't able to open up. He was basically just getting served the work from Errol Spence, who is a true welterweight, a big welterweight.
He's big as fuck. He's a big dude.
Yeah, and has a lot of steam on the punches, as one Roy Jones Jr. would say. And man, he gave him the work. Benavidez Took out Jalen Love, who really hasn't been the same since he took that knockout loss. So he's trying to get at your man Darrell. He's a super middleweight, so Charlo could be in play. Gilberto Ramirez could be in play. So Kev, first and foremost, I know you were watching the fight. What did you see from Spence? And I mean, with the fucking stacked welterweight division, I mean, what do you think makes the most sense for his next fight?
I thought the fight was I thought the fight was super dope. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was, and I respect the fuck out of Mikey Garcia for going up 20 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's tremendous. You know what I mean? Like, he went up.
It's a big jump.
Yeah, and he was
getting. Most cats don't do that.
And he was getting. Yep. And I would tell you, Benny, you know, get an opportunity, man. Rewatch that fight. It was good. Right. That shit was. That was a great. That was the best fight of the year so far. Like, it was a great fight.
Really?
If you want to see Errol Spence box, go watch the fight. Like, it wasn't. No
because that was the first time. That was the first time he went the distance. You know what I mean? He was smart. His corner was brilliant. Kev, you noticed, like, you know what I'm saying, at the corner times, how his trainer was like, be patient, keep being patient, keep working behind the jab, keep working behind the jab, look the counter with your left, be patient. He kept telling him, be patient. He said it in the second round. He was like, he's slow. You see that, right? And Errol was like, yeah. So from that moment on, me and all my boys said, and we was watching, we was like, yeah, this Garcia about to get his ass tenderized like a slab of meat in Rocky. Like, because that's the way it looked, you know what I'm saying? Because Errol, he was living behind that right jab. He was sneaking that left in there, counter left. So he was double jab right and then sneaking that left in there, that straight one. What killed me, Kev, and how I knew Errol wasn't trying to take him out, Errol only threw his uppercut, I think, 3 times. All right? Yeah.
That counter left uppercut, he only threw it 3 times that I saw. And he touched him every time he threw it, but it just wasn't that boom like we had been seeing from Errol. So, yeah, Kevin was exactly right when he told you, Benny, go back and watch the fight. You want to see Errol Spence box? Watch the fight.
Yeah, he bought, man, it was a great fight, man. I thought it was a really good fight, personally.
So it was better.
He was getting outboxed because, you know, because fucking Mikey ain't used to fighting at 147. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's a big-ass jump. You know, he probably wasn't comfortable fighting at that weight. You know what I'm saying? So, he normally fight at 135? 130?
Yeah, lightweight. Yeah, fight at lightweight.
But like the thing about
so what you're saying is,
real quick, the thing about Garcia is that he tried to fill him out the first round, and then the second round he couldn't. He tried to fill him out again. So he got down 2 rounds so quick that it just wasn't nothing he could do. Like it was an onslaught. There it really was.
Right. Okay. So you're saying it was better than the cards indicated, and you can actually see a little bit more technician work from Spence, as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, you know, getting guys out the box in the first handful of rounds, where, you know, because Mikey Garcia is still a skilled fighter, you know, 20 pounds or not. So I mean, at least he had, you know what I mean, he was able to stay in there the whole fucking fight.
He was getting rocked. He was getting rocked at the end, but he fucking he's got some big. He's a fucking beast, bro. Because I honestly thought he was gonna get knocked out a few times. But the motherfucker he didn't stop. He didn't give up. So I respect the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a good fight, bro. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather
on the real
I want to see him versus Pac-Man. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting a whole lot. I think Earl gonna knock his ass out straight up. That's just real shit. I think Earl will knock his ass out right now. You know what I mean?
I don't like.
Go ahead, bro.
My thing, real quick, Kev, on that Pacquiao thing is that I don't want to see Errol Spence fight Pacquiao. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of talent. Yeah, you're right. It's a lot of young talent, you know what I'm saying, guys that can give him competition and that'll give everybody a greater fight. Now, I understand his reasoning. One is somebody that he grew up watching and admiring, and the opportunity to fight the dude and beat him will be, of course, you know, a dream come true. But and of course, it's a big purse, you know what I'm saying, because it's Manny Pacquiao. But at the same time, Errol's name is bigger than he think it is, and shit, fighting in Jerry World, they had 47,000 there last night. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And 47,000 in Jerry World. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically the whole bottom level of Jerry World. You know what I mean? And so he got a big bag for it. And you know what I'm saying? With everything else that came with it, he got a big bag. And he can keep getting big bags with just his name. I don't want him to try to fight Pacquiao to fatten that purse. That's not the move.
You're right about that. I would, you know, Keith Thurman would be dope. Him and Keith Thurman would be a great fight. I don't think Keith is ready.
I was about to say that.
I don't think Keith ready for him, though. Keith ain't ready.
No, he not.
Keith just came back. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind seeing Keith versus Pac-Man. Keith versus Pac-Man would be a good fight.
Well, Keith has been calling that out because Pacquiao has been actually looking good in these last couple fights. And honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Mikey and Pacquiao because I think it would be good for both of them. And I think it would be a lot closer matchup than Mikey versus Spence. And honestly, if Spence doesn't fight Thurman, which, Kev, I think you're right. I think Thurman needs one more, a strong contender before he goes in with Spence. Honestly, if Spence can't fight Thurman right away, I think the only thing left for him right now is fucking Crawford. I think that's it.
Yeah,
he's got to fight Crawford.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
Yep.
Yeah, Bud. Yeah. That'd be a good fight. Him versus Bud.
Yep.
That'd be a good fight.
Because they're the two best. They are the two best.
I really think they have super similar fighting styles. Like that'd be one for the ages, man. Like really, it would be like my man, like one of my homeboy Cook. You know what I'm saying? Y'all meet him when you come. You know, when y'all come out here. He lives and dies by Errol Spence. So we talking about. You know what I'm saying? Him fighting Bud. He like, oh, he'll kill Bud. I said, nah. Let's be real about the situation. Now, Earl a bad motherfucker, but so is Bud. So that'll be a motherfucking fight. I'm talking about that would be one. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll be one that I'll drop 70 to watch that motherfucker. Like real shit.
Right. That's a super fight. Yeah, that's a bona fide super fight. And Kev, before we let you get out of here, in terms of shit, there's a lot of shit coming up, and GB and I were just talking about this last night when we were just chopping it up. Well, yesterday anyway. In terms of what's been happening with the landscape, I know you've been paying attention to this as far as how pay-per-view is shifting. Now you got that new DAZN app, and you got PBC, of course, and a lot of these barriers seem to be coming down in terms of like all the different networks and all these extra obstacles to prevent these guys from fighting. You got Wilder does a deal with DAZN. Anthony Joshua.
When was that?
This just happened. This just happened over the course of the last week. And then
shit!
Fury signs with Top Rank. Top Rank's got the deal with ESPN.
Yep.
And then you got Canelo. You got Canelo and Danny Jacobs coming up, and I think that's going to be a good one. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Danny Jacobs in that fight. And then Triple G just signed a deal with DAZN, making it an easier path to try to get back to Canelo or whoever wins that fight or whatever the case is. So moving forward, I mean, there's some shit that's already set up, and there's some shit that people have been fucking shaking their fists for to see happen. You know, what are you personally looking forward to in terms of some fights, maybe in some of the other divisions that you think should happen?
Man, my favorite division right now is 154. You know what I'm saying? So that's Jared Hurd, Lara, fucking Tony Harrison. You got Jermell Charlo, Austin Trout. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you got some heavy hitters in that one. You know what I mean? So I would say I want to see Charlo versus Hurd more than anything. That's the number one fight I want to see right now. Right now.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah. Because I mean the Charlos are right. The Charlos are right there because they've been both of them have been kind of waiting for that super fight. And I know who was it? Was it Jamal or Jamel that had like I think he had like it was kind of like a weird like draw or some shit in his last fight, right?
Jamel, he lost that shit. He lost his belt.
Oh yeah, but it was like a real. It was one of those bogus like controversial fucking judge cards, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't like he didn't lose clean. I know that.
Nah, I wasn't clean. It wasn't clean at all.
Yeah, that shit was weird. Yeah, I mean that range though, like that welterweight to middleweight. Right in there, like you said, that 147 to 160. There's a lot of fucking talent, and I think now with all these barriers being brought down with like it's not the fucking traditional HBO and Showtime and all this shit now where they can all start doing these deals with the one platform. Now it's like, yo, y'all boys got no choice. You have to make it happen now. And there's a lot of paper to be made. Like we just talked about with Spence and Crawford. Like you said, you run that shit at Jerry World.
Right.
That's a super fight. No doubt.
Most definitely.
And I mean, shit, fucking Wilder Joshua, when that finally happens, that's going to be mega. Fucking
I don't foresee that one happening probably like next year, bro. That's going to be like, they ain't going to do that for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because Wilder's always got his mandatory against Dominic Breazeale. I mean, he should win that one. Fury's going to fight somebody else before they run
he's
that
fighting
one
Big
back.
Baby in June.
Big Joshua's fighting Big Baby. So, yep, that's going to be an interesting one as well. So yeah, man, a lot of good shit coming up. Well, look, man, before we let you go, plug your shit, where people can find you, all that shit, and you will definitely be back on. Of course, talk more G-Men, talk more boxing, and everything in between.
Yeah, it's boxing season now, so check out my podcast if you haven't heard it already. It's called Kevin Hates Hip Hop. I don't hate hip hop. I worked in that shit for hella long, and there was a lot of goofies in it. So that's what I hated, the goofy industry niggas. I didn't like the industry niggas. You know what I'm saying? But It's a play on words, man. Go listen to it. You probably thinking it's gonna be a bunch of me just talking shit. Nah, it's all empowerment game. You know what I'm saying? Get your money game up, your health game, your mind game, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So KevinHatesHipHop.com, iTunes, Spotify, all the same places you can find this podcast. Same exact places. You know what I mean?
Right.
And follow me on Instagram at Kevin Hates Hip Hop. And Twitter at Kev Hates Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for having me on, though.
Oh, easy work.
Of course. Listen, reviewers, if you support us, make sure you support Kev. He's got a great podcast, like you said. He ain't just sitting there bitch moaning and complaining about hip hop. It's a lot of real life game for the entrepreneurs and for just life empowerment and living a better life.
For the day-to-day, soak up some game, baby.
Yep. So you can get a lot of good game out of that. So make sure you subscribe on whatever platform you use for listening to podcasts. And man, he will be back very soon. As he mentioned, it's definitely boxing season. There's some good shit coming up. But speaking of 'tis the season, Bizzle, man. Oh, cue that fucking future as goddamn March Madness, and we are gonna make our fucking uninformed goddamn NCAA picks. Who we think is gonna listen? You can take our advice if you want or not. Lord knows there's no rhyme or reason to this shit.
Bracketology.
You know what I mean? So, right. So the bracketology. We may fuck around and pick the winner.
More like brack ideology. You know what I'm saying? It's just
right. Exactly. But hey, we'll figure it out. So we'll get to that right after the special advertisement announcement. But in case you forgot, you are listening to the JB and Benny Blue Review podcast, and we'll be right back, bitches.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's up, reviewers? Have you heard about making money in real estate, but you're not sure how to get started? Now you have an opportunity to learn about the housing market while earning commission on new deals. Pacific Home Buyers is a Southern California-based real estate investment group that is seeking experienced and hungry phone salespeople to help them find the best homes on the market for sale. And the best part, there's no real estate experience required. Hours are flexible and you can earn big money on closed deals for just getting home sellers qualified. Call us now at 323-963-3417 for more information on how you can get started. That's 323-963-3417. Pacific Home Buyers. Your home sale starts here. All right, recording at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reviewers, we're back. God damn it!
Like we left something.
First and foremost, shout out to our guy, the Ultimate Savage, Kevin Robinson, for joining us, talking some his G-Men, or possibly soon not to be G-Men if they keep fucking around.
Right. To G or not to G? That is the question.
Indeed. Fucking some more moving shakes from the fucking free agency frenzy, including JB's Birdgang. And we talked a little boxing, so make sure to run that back in case you missed anything.
Run it back.
From that hot fire segment. Now, reviewers, we tease this. It's come time to get into what's happening with this NCAA March Madness, and you can
what's happening?
You can cue that music right now. One of our favorite instrumentals of all time to play on this fucking fine audio recording. Unfortunately, Bizzle, man, my Blue, they fell in a tight one to MSU in the Big Ten championship. So that happened, and now we have the brackets here. So, reviewers, this is our patented, uninformed 2019 NCAA tournament predictions. Now, here's what we're looking at. We'll break down some of the seeds, and we'll make some picks, and we'll pick our winner. It's gonna be JB. It's gonna be on wax. We're gonna figure this shit out.
Hey, hold on, real quick, because I'm looking at something. I'm trying to. For whatever reason, I'm having all kind of issues with. Okay, so fail. Ooh, excuse me. I'm looking over here and I'm seeing things say to be announced. Yeah.
That's for the play-in rounds. So now with the 68 team tournament. So now here are the play-in rounds, and this is going to start on the 19th and the 20th. You got North Carolina Central taking on North Dakota State. You got fucking
what you at? Southeast, West? No, what?
They're playing in Dayton. So you probably stay at the top of your bracket, right? Then you got Belmont taking on Temple. You got Arizona State taking on St. John's, and you got Dickinson taking on fucking Prairie View. God damn it! And those are the play-in rounds, and those teams are going to would be 16 seeds or 11 seeds depending on how they get in, right?
Okay.
Now the 1 seeds, you got Duke, you got Virginia, you got Gonzaga, and you got North Carolina. The 2 seeds, you got fucking Michigan State, you got Michigan, you got fucking Kentucky, and you got Tennessee. All right. 3 seeds, you got LSU, you got Purdue, you got fucking Texas Tech, and you got Houston. And the 4 seeds, you got Kansas, you got Florida State, you got Virginia Tech, and you got Kansas State. So those are the top seeded teams. Now, reviewers, we love all sports. We pay attention. We've definitely been watching fucking Zion do goddamn 720 dunks uncontested,
right.
Bunch of wild
Amazing
shit.
This kid's
you know what I'm saying? Duke is definitely fuego. You know, North Carolina plays hard. They got some upperclassmen. You know, shit. You know, MSU. You gotta give props to them. They've really turned it on this season. Of course, they've had Tom Izzo there for a long time getting it straight, but my blue is still in there, and as JB knows, they've been dancing toward raising that trophy these last few years. So hopefully they can make a run. Of course, you know, my Ville is in there. Ville's in there at the 7th seed. You know what I'm saying? And you know, there's a lot of there's a lot of possibilities with this thing. But we're gonna make our predictions basically sight unseen. We're going to tell you what we think is going to happen because Lord knows it's always some random person that will fucking fill out their bracket, hasn't even seen a fucking minute of college basketball, and they get the shit completely right. It's like basically winning the Powerball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So JB, looking at this bracket, first of all, if you had to just randomly pick an upset, and maybe you've seen some of these teams. Taking a look, what do you think? Who right off the bat in the first round? What do you think could be a possible upset? The reviewers to look out for. Maybe put some money on. You never know.
Maybe put a little bread on. Man, let me look through this thing and see what's going on. Let's see. Who is UVM? What is that?
UVM. Shit. That's a good question. I don't even know what the fuck that is. You see, reviewers don't even know the fucking half these teams are. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Let me see. Who does LIB? What is that?
I think that's. You look at a 12 seed. I think that's Liberty. They're taking on Mississippi State.
Oh, Liberty against Mississippi State. Mississippi State's pretty strong. I don't see a Liberty team though. Say Oklahoma at Ole Miss.
Personally, reviewers, I'm looking at Oregon to beat Wisconsin. I think that could definitely happen. Who else? Let's see here. Will be another big one that the reviewers could take a look at. I'm not gonna pick Bradley over Michigan State. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Ooh, I found one. Nevada over Florida.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, so Nevada's 7, Florida's a 10 seed.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. So yeah.
But you know, Florida's always had a pretty good program.
Nah, but Nevada still they like 29 and 3 or some shit like that. I'm pretty sure they'll make sure work of them.
Honestly, I could see Yale beating LSU.
I saw that and I was like, I don't think so.
I mean, LSU is going through some shit now. They may. I don't know, man.
When is LSU sports not going through some shit?
Goddamn.
Like
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm stumped, bro. I don't do this shit. I'm really blind, bro. I'm just blind.
Right.
Straight up. I'm saying I'm just gonna take a pick at anything I see. Okay, motherfucking Minnesota gonna beat Louisville. How about that?
Damn. Cold-blooded.
Right.
Reviewers.
That's all I know.
Maybe these are the picks that you should put money on. Because maybe, just maybe, these are the ones that are actually going to happen. So fuck the bullshit. We've had a good full show. We'll
if you gonna put money on something, you better put money on something that's gonna like the odds is like stacked, and you're gonna get paid if you fuck around and get lucky enough to win.
All right, so then let's do this, reviewers. Lord knows what's going to happen in the first few rounds, but I think we can safely pick a Final Four and pick a winner. So damn it, Bizzleman, who's in your Final Four? And who's winning the full dance? Who do you got?
Oh man, I'm gonna say North Carolina's gonna end up winning it all.
Okay. So they're in for the Midwest bracket. Who do you got from the South bracket?
I got from the South. I think probably UVA is a strong 1 seed. I mean, I got to pick all the ones. Like the ones are so strong, I don't see nobody just really messing with them. On that side.
Okay.
Let's see. USC on the east side.
So you got all number ones in the Final Four.
No, I got that's in the South and the Midwest for sure.
Okay, so you got Virginia, you got North Carolina, you got North Carolina winning it all, and then you think Duke goes?
But that's what I'm looking at right now. I don't think
Duke has a history now. You know this. Duke has a history of choke jobs recently in the tournament.
Oh yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think that. I'm looking at the West right now, and I don't think Gonzaga, even being a 1 seed, is gonna get out of that thing. I just like Nevada, man. I like Nevada as a Cinderella story.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, because they hadn't been. They just got a real strong group of kids, man. And
okay,
I watched them play a little bit the other night, and this is probably, I don't ever watch college basketball for real. And then up top, you know what I'm saying, we got Duke. Of course, they the one. We got LSU in that thing. You said that Yale might get a hold of them. We got Michigan State. Strong, always, always strong. Yeah. I can see Michigan State blowing through this thing, like seriously.
Yeah, they're playing good. They're playing good ball now. Yep.
Because of the experience, because of Izzo, I can see that. So I'm gonna have Michigan State. I'm gonna have Michigan State and Nevada in the East and the West. In the South, I'm gonna roll with the 1 seed UVA, and in the Midwest, I'm gonna roll with the 1 seed at North Carolina. Yeah.
So you got Virginia, North Carolina, Michigan State, and Nevada. And then you think so? Who's in the championship game? It's got to be North Carolina because you think you're going to win. You think you're going to win the whole thing, right?
Yeah. UNC. I told you, I'm rolling with Nevada all the way, man.
So Nevada's true Cinderella story, and Cinderella. They come up short against a, tried and true Tar Heel Blue
against a super strong, well coached, veteran Tar Heel team.
Yep. Okay. Nice. I like that. All right. So in the South, I will take Virginia as well, and then I will take. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll go with North Carolina as well in the Midwest. Let's see here in the West region, man. Fuck it, I'm going bias. I'm going blue. I'll take them going. I think if they were in a different bracket, if they were in a different region, I don't think they would make it. But I think they can beat Gonzaga, and I don't see anybody else in their region beating them. If they were in Duke or Virginia's region, I don't think it would go. And then I'll take Duke to go, and then I'm going. To be honest with you, I know reviewers, we all love the Cinderellas. To be honest with you, I think this is Duke Carolina, part 4? Part 4? And I think Duke gets it done. I think this is the year where it's like Duke is just way too fucking stacked. They literally have the best players in the tournament, and I think Coach K is going to be out for blood, and I think it's going to be probably the best rivalry in college basketball. Duke UNC Part 4, and I think Duke gets it done against UNC.
That would be amazing.
Yep. So there you go. We both pick our winners. We both pick our fucking Final Four. We even made some random ass fucking incoherent fucking upset picks. But reviewers, you never know, because that's the beauty of us doing it this way, because we can crack some jokes, talk some shit, and you never know. This shit may just play out that way. Nevada may go to the championship game.
Hey, look, the ignorance is so it just reeks.
Right.
When we do this, the ignorance just reeks.
Hey man,
it's horrible.
Well, hey, listen, reviewers, we we can't be fucking geniuses in every fucking topic. Right. Give us a break. But hey, listen, you remember this time last year, bro? We were watching fucking God bless her, Sister Mary in fucking Loyola, Chicago. You know what I mean?
Mary, you know what I'm saying?
Loyola fucking Chicago made it that far. So hey, you never know.
They went to the championship, right?
They were I believe they're in the Final Four, if I'm not mistaken, or at least the Elite Eight, something like that.
No, they got like they.
Well, they for whatever they
went
did.
They went to the Final Four because it was Gonzaga and who was playing last year?
Let me pull up.
I don't know. But yeah, look that up real quick.
Final Four. I will fact check this. Yeah, so it was because it was it was Loyola and they played Michigan and they lost, and then Michigan lost to Villanova.
Villanova, okay. Yeah.
Michigan's been having that problem of getting to the fucking championship game and not close the goddamn deal, Blue. God damn it. Another story for another day. So we'll see if they get there. But hey, in the meantime, it's gonna be a lot to watch, man. Fill out your brackets, if you're feeling good, put some money on it. Who knows?
I'll probably fill out a bracket just for the fuck of it, man. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it more fun.
Right.
My bracket will probably be done when the game starts Thursday.
The playing rounds start Wednesday. So
yeah, my bracket will probably be done. My bracket will probably be done on Thursday.
Right. There you go.
Fucking ridiculous.
There you go. All right, viewers, that's it. We've had a great show. We had to cover a lot, but damn it, we did it.
Man.
Bizzleman, anything else for the viewers out there before we get off out here? Enjoy the rest of our weekend.
No, enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. Catch some Alliance of American Football League football, man. It's good stuff. I just got through watching San Antonio beat the brakes off of Atlanta. Typical Atlanta sports going on. Yeah, man, be safe out there. Just a quick 1980 late 80s theme. Stop the violence, guys. Yeah. One of the kids that I coached at Crenshaw High School got gunned down yesterday and killed. And it's sad, for the family. I know the kid personally, and it's just rough, guys. Excuse me. So are my sinuses. They're rough too. So, stop the violence, guys. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop killing each other, especially brothers. We got to stop killing each other. It just ain't the thing to do. Stop the violence as a whole. Stop hate crimes. Just stop it, man. There's just no need for it, man. We all bleed the same blood. We all got the same, you know what I'm saying? If you cut me, I'm going to bleed. You know what I'm saying? You shoot me, I might die. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all breathe the same air. Stop it, man. Just stop it. It's getting just too crazy. Hate crimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? School shootings and fucking churches being shot up, people getting killed because they're religious and shit. Man, it's just bad, man. So we gotta keep it strong, reviewers. You know what I'm saying? We gotta spread the love. You know what I'm saying? Let the love conquer the hate.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. And reviewers, will leave you at that. Please follow us at JB and Benny Blue, JBandBennyBlueReview.com for all past episodes and merch. Please. We are on all podcasting platforms, so make sure you check us out. And that's it. Until next time, we love you. Enjoy some March Madness. Enjoy some Alliance American Football League. Fucking NBA's heating up, all that good shit. We know you'll be watching, and goddamn it, we will too. So until next time, we love you. This is the JB and Benny Blue Review podcast, and we out.
We'll holla.
Peace.
We'll holla. Hey.